Good evening, lords and ladies. I'm Night Before Dawn, and welcome back to Sons of the Forest. Today, we're going to be looking at a new offset that I just came up with. It is vertical offsets. As you can see, I've built this so that it has 3 different elevations, but none of them are a full 1/4 log separation from the lower level. And you can build ramps that just go right across down that slope. It is so nice to be able to build very gradual ramps at a consistent rate. But anyways, without further ado, if you'd like to see how this is done, I'm going to get started. So I'll come here and I'll grab this, and just anywhere I'll place this. I don't really care where. Get rid of that. That's my full log. Is there another full log kicking around so I don't... Nope. Okay, good. I don't want to end up cluttering up the area too bad. So I'm just going to build myself a square. And this actually surprisingly starts out very similar to my original grid offset design. But in this case, it's more based on how many logs you place here than anything else. Oh, there's cannibals around. I decided to start a new world for my builds, one that has cannibals and they'll do some damage. That way I can test some of my builds for you, but this one isn't one that I'm going to be testing. Although they don't seem to be all that hostile. When I first met the Muddies, I just went through and I just started beating them up. And I do happen to have God mode on right now, just so that I don't accidentally kill myself by dropping a log on my head. But anyways, they seem to have stopped attacking me. They just kind of come by and say hi. That's about it. They don't really do anything beyond that. So anyways, you need to build that structure for this, and then when you come down off of these, an interesting thing happens. You grab your 1/4 logs, and it doesn't matter if you use 1/4 logs here, half logs, 3/4, and the same with the vertical part there. It doesn't matter. Just as long as you use 2 thick and 1 thick. And as you can see, those two are off, or their heights are different from each other. And when you're building with this, always build your higher elevation foundations first. Because if you try and build the lower foundations first, it will snap to the slope. But if you build the higher ones first, you can do that. So if you want the slope, you can have the slope. But if you don't want it, it just depends on the order you build things in, as with everything else in this game. So now that I've got that, I'm going to... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, this. I'm going to just build this here with the 1 height difference. Grab myself these logs. Do I have another 1/4 log or 2 in here? Yeah, I do. Good. Because I just want to not have a whole bunch. I like to do it right in the same place, overlapping, but to do so, I need to get rid of this log temporarily. But, oh, I could use it here. If I place that there, grab this one, come up here. As you can see, that one has actually snapped to even lower. Coming off of the higher one, it snaps lower. I don't know why, it just does. And you can do that, but that sometimes gets in the way of doing this. No. And I'm actually going to build this right here. Oh, I was a little too close to that, was I? That's okay, I don't mind. I can still manage to get it. Perfect. Holy cow, those ended up at the same height pretty well, the bottom ones. That's cool. Anyways, and now back to the same thing, except this time I want to go up two log heights so that it doesn't change its elevation. If I do it again, it will change its elevation. Like if I do it with one log height again, it will change its elevation. And I don't want that. So let's place that. Grab my 1/4 log. And I'm using all 1/4 logs because you need to use the 1/4 logs at the base, and there's no point in having 16 different kinds of logs to do the same thing. And I do need to temporarily remove this and this to be able to get that to place. But then I'll grab my 1/4 log, my 1/4 log again, and pick this up. It'll snap to the same height as the other one there. And now I can just build myself a grid here. Or actually, if I just, well, yeah, it doesn't matter where I do it. As long as I have enough to keep things stable, I can put this here, pick this up here, pick up this, get rid of that, get rid of that. And I can finish rebuilding that. And then I'll get this out of the way. And now I can just easily move this in. I'm going to clear up all these 1/4 logs that are laying around here. There we go. There we go. And now I have all aligned to the same grid. 3 different elevations. That I can do whatever I want to with, or whatever I want with them. And they just so happen to perfectly be 1/3 of the 1/4 log's elevation change. So that means that if you want to do it, or to continue with this whole process, you could just use these main bases and go up 1/4 and build around it. Oh, come on, don't do that. Will this do that? No, that's not going to work. So I may need to have some half logs in that. When you're moving stuff around, you may have to work with the half logs. There they are. Because this should be at the same height. Yes. So I'm just going to move this over to the other end here to show that it is the same, but at the same time it's different. Because this part needs support, which does kind of suck, but that's just the way it is. Well, I don't know why I'm putting those logs there. And like I said, you have to do the higher logs first. So that means that. And then I need to lift those up. And I'm not sure about one thing that I'm about to check right now. Where did my half log go? There it is. If I place this, will I be able to place the next log? Where did I put my full log? Right there. Okay, let's just do that. Oh, it's looking good. It is looking good. Beautiful. Okay. So yeah, using a 1/4 log up off of the lowest platform, it lines up exactly the same offset here, but you do need to support it once you get to that height. Anyways, if you found this useful and you would like to see more, I would greatly appreciate a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much.